Here is Tucker Carlson. Actually, you get the sense that there's like some internal fighting going on with the Trump team. And that is that Giuliani seems to be sort of basically having fired all the lawyers, has taken over for 20 grand a pop. And
like a day.
20 grand a day.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. He's not just getting 20 grand for this whole thing.
No.
A pop indicates like
a pop is a day.
Yeah, no, right. So
pop goes the day. And one of the people he's hired is Sydney. What's her name? Is
Applebaum.
Yeah, it's no. It's Sidney Powell, and Sidney Powell. Well, here she is on. Do we have the Tucker thing first, and then we have the?
That's correct. Tucker, then Maria.
Tucker. Yeah. This is quite a saga. He comes on. Well, here it is. Here's Tucker talking about Sidney Powell.
By former prosecutor Sidney Powell, who has also served as General Mike Flynn's lawyer. For more than a week, Powell has been all over conservative media with the following story. This election was stolen by a collection of international leftists who manipulated vote tabulating software in order to flip millions of votes from Donald Trump to Joe Biden. The other day on television, Powell said of Trump that when the fraud is finally uncovered, quote, "I think we'll find he had at least 80 million votes." In other words, rigged software stole about 7 million votes in this election. Here's some of what Powell said today about the software.
One of its most characteristic features is its ability to flip votes. It can set and run an algorithm that probably ran all over the country to take a certain percentage of votes from President Trump and flip them to President Biden, which we might never have uncovered had the votes for President Trump not been so overwhelming in so many of these states that it broke the algorithm that had been plugged into the system. And that's what caused them to have to shut down in the states they shut down in.
That's it.
How do you break an algorithm?
The MAGA energy was so tremendous that it just broke the algorithm.
How do you break an algorithm?
And it only broke the algorithm in the states that were in Florida and Utah, which Trump won with these Dominion voting machines. It broke it. Is that what she's talking about? The Dominion ones there?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's
All
I
right.
can't keep up with what the flavor of the day is with their cases.
And it appears that Tucker Carlson's about to jump off the Trump train here because it's getting into crazy town. He's starting to look a little bit bad here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That was a few hours ago, but Sidney Powell has been saying similar things for days. On Sunday night, we texted her after watching one of her segments. What Powell was describing would amount to the single greatest crime in American history. Millions of votes stolen in a day. Democracy destroyed. The end of our centuries-old system of self-government. Not a small thing. Now, to be perfectly clear, we did not dismiss any of it. We don't dismiss anything anymore, particularly when it's related to technology. We've talked to too many Silicon Valley whistleblowers. We've seen too much. After 4 years, this may be the single most open-minded show on television. We literally do UFO segments. Not because we're crazy or had even been interested in the subject, but because there is evidence that UFOs are real and everyone lies about it. There's evidence that a lot of things that responsible people used to dismiss out of hand as ridiculous are in fact real. And
there you go. And
he goes on to basically talk about how she basically hasn't provided any evidence.
She didn't send back any evidence whatsoever. He goes on and on. So Sidney Powell, however, heads over to Fox News because, Maria Bartiromo, she's not going to take any of that.
Yeah.
The idea that anybody.
I will say, though, but just really quickly about Tucker, like it is significant that he's jumping off this train. It seems purely based on the fact that she wasn't responding to their emails and was offended that he asked for evidence and wasn't coming on the show. So, yeah, there's some ego there. But it's significant in terms of just like what Republicans are going to take.
Did he say
Tucker.
that they texted Sunday?
I don't remember the specifics.
Did he say Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday is what he said.
So they waited Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. And I'll tell you, I have no inside knowledge, but if I was to speculate, it's exactly that. Have her come on the show. no, she's not coming on the show because whatever. There's some internal fight. I don't know. It's like, oh, I only go on Hannity or whatever it is, whatever the internal fight is. And then he decided to, to attack. And we know for a fact, I mean, like, I know for a fact that people act this way. If you don't come on their show, all of a sudden, even your politics stink. I mean, that's what Jimmy was very upset about, I guess, Bernie not coming on his show. And then all of a sudden, Bernie.
Pretty good decision by Bernie.
Yeah, I would say so. But all right. So here, Sidney Powell, she's not having any of this.
And she'll go on this show.
Yeah.
All right, Sydney, I want you to respond to what Tucker Carlson said last night, Sydney. I don't know if you watched it, but Tucker Carlson said that he had invited you on his show to share evidence of the software flipping votes, and he said you got angry and refused to provide evidence for your claims of voting software flipping votes. How do you respond to Tucker Carlson? Did you get angry with the show because they texted you and asked you to please provide evidence of what you're alleging?
No, I didn't get angry with the request to provide evidence. In fact, I sent an affidavit to Tucker that I had not even attached to a pleading yet to help him understand the situation. And I offered him another witness who could explain the mathematics and statistical evidence far better than I can. I'm not really a numbers person. But he was very insulting, demanding, and rude, and I told him not to contact me again in those terms.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, insulting, demanding, and rude, yes, that sounds like Tucker Carlson, but I know, R.I.P. R.I.P. to this relationship. It could have been a great crossover.
So sad what's happening. The sniping, the fighting, the outside chance that we may end up, actually, the coup may be successful, but in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy the sniping and the fighting in between.
Welcome, Tucker, to the hashtag resistance.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's so funny that this comes maybe 2 weeks after the time that Tucker Carlson's lost his thumb drive in the mail.
Yeah,
heading to LA.
No kidding. What has that tried? Do we ever get that resolved? Do we ever find out how that worked out?
It's on Hunter Biden's laptop.
We got to find out what the heck is going on with his thumb drive. What else we got here? What other insanity? Oh,